Hello, everyone. It's the Grand Strategy Nerd with our new series, returning to Victoria 2. So, if you've already seen from the thumbnail, that's not that great big of a surprise. But if you haven't seen the thumbnail nor read the title, I'll let you know that we're not playing in Europe. As I bang my desk, we're playing in North America, but no, we are not playing the United States as it says over here. No, we are playing the great nation of Mexico. We do have certain ties to Mexico in this on this channel, as we did a fascist Mexico playthrough in Hearts of Iron 4, and I actually have a good sized Spanish base audience. But yeah, so we are playing as Mexico here in Victoria 2. I thank everyone for watching before we get started here, and just wanted to remind you that if you do like the video, please click on the thumbs up. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about Victoria 2. Let me know what you think about Mexico, and let me know what you think about the gameplay. All right, so here we are. Let me change this to. That's not the province messages. Where's my map mode? There we go. All right, so now there's some things that are not in Mexico's favor in Victoria 2. The main thing is the United States, of course, in that it's in the national focuses or the national foci for the USA to have the manifest destiny. So they have to deal with that eventually, gaining cores on all the states out here: California, Nevada. Well, really, this is all one. I don't know what this is all called. Oh, Nevada, Utah, California, Arizona, and of course New Mexico, and of course Texas. And Texas is its own issue because we are currently at war with Texas right now. See, we start at war with Texas. Now, there's some things that we can do to help out our situation. We actually have a lot of irregulars. Well, that's not very helpful, so let's remove these irregulars. Create a new unit. And so the reason that we're doing this is that we want to get a little bit better here, a little bit better options. So we're actually going to move them to here. And this is going to be a little bit gamey as well, what we're going to try to do, but it's all going to lead to making sure the U.S. keeps its nose out of Texas. So first we have to do some things here to set up Mexico itself. All right, let's go. Oh, that's trade. Nope, I want my budget. All right, so we are going to set the tax rate. We're taxing everyone 100%. Basically, we need the money. And our tariff, we're going to set at. Show it to me. Need an effective tariff of around 15%, which is right there. So now we're still losing money, yes, but that may go down. And money's a little odd here if you have seen my other Victoria 2 playthroughs, which you will see popping up or on the video in the cards. That money's kind of odd. Like, you can make money up here where you can see that you're making money, but down here it'll say that you're actually losing money. But whatever, if this keeps on going up, you're good to go, right? All right, now we're going to reduce our navy. And the reason for that is we don't really need a navy because the U.S. will just kick our butts anyways. And remember, we're trying to keep the U.S. out of the war with Texas. So now we are going to bump up. Actually, we'll leave education here because we don't want to now spend all this money that we may or may not be getting. But we do need to set our national foci There it is. So we're going to set this one in Mexico here, national focus of clergy. And the reason that we're doing 2 clergy is that clergy gives, it's plenty, plus 20% encouragement for clergy, but clergy makes us literate as a nation. And we have one of the lowest literacies in all of the nations. We're actually a secondary power. As you can see, we're 16, so we are one of the powers ranked 10 through 20 in the world right now. All of those ranked 1 through 20 are, all those ranked 1 through 10 are great powers. I don't know why I was like trying to figure out what the heck that meant. So we have one of the lowest literacies right here. See right here, 12.4%. 12.4%. All right, now we need to focus on colonization efforts. Now there's different ways that you can go about doing this. Focusing on culture to get the prestige gains. So you could go with aesthetics, just spam that and then start building out. Or you could go here with the, where is it? Machine guns. And wait, one of these allows, and I forget right now, but one of these actually allows colonization. It's really weird. You need machine guns in order to do overseas colonization. This isn't really going to help us right now because we don't really have factories. It's really amazing where Mexico starts off. You can see that we're not that far along here. So what we're going to do here is actually we are going to spam the prestige gains. We need this because we need to be able to gain in prestige, even though we're not going to be doing too much. Now, back to the war with Texas. What are we going to be doing? Well, what we're going to be doing is intentionally losing. And the reason we're going to intentionally lose is that we want to... There we go. Oh, that's all we can build. Okay. We want to be able to have Texas have a high enough war score that they... I'm just going to sort of draw them up here into... There we go. They have a high enough war score that they add a war goal. Once they add a war goal, the U.S. will no longer intervene in the war. So this is actually a very good thing. Oh shit! I didn't see it. Totally. And immediately I dropped to a secondary. Oh, I forgot. I messed it up. Crap. I should have done that before I started it. It's alright, we'll work with it. Shit, now I'm going to get hemmed in. Alright, everyone. So we're back. And I have done something that I normally don't do, and that is to save scrub. Good thing I never saved it. But we are going to do things a little bit different. Everything as we talked about beforehand is still the same. Although I realized I should not have started it because then I couldn't colonize anything. So looking up here, the U.S. is already in Colorado, so there's no sense in trying to match them for every gain that they get in Colorado. I have to go. So we only had 80 points. We spent that 80 colonization points. Colonial power points. So we spent that in Oklahoma where they were not, and hopefully maybe, but I doubt it, we could try to get them up here in Oregon or Washington or somewhere of that, but I don't think that's going to happen. The reason we couldn't do it in the last one was because as soon as I got rid of all my army and then started it, I immediately dropped because I no longer had the military power to keep with my ranking as a secondary power. However, I'm also going through a different way here, and that is to use another gamey way to lose and get Texas to add a war goal, which is going to keep the U.S. out of the war, is to basically use Santa Ana, because Santa Ana has a negative 4% morale. What? Well, that's how it is. That's how they created it. That's how they set them up. So this actually, even if I had a larger group than Sam Houston up here, I would still lose because it's a -4 to morale. And I actually kept my secondary power status. All right, so you see that they moved up gold. Oh, excellent. All right, so I see now that they only started up here in Idaho, but that's okay. All right, see, we're actually moving. We're going to move up. What we're going to do is basically have sacrificial lambs here. Oh, we want to try to help out here. Who do we want to sphere? We will start with our compadres. Oh, they're actually in the USCA. We shall. Yeah, didn't think they would accept an alliance, so we're going to increase that. I'm not going to do the battle plan editor. No need to. But everything's the same here on the budget side that we were working on before. See, we're actually making money now, 2.85. But up here it says 16.5. See, like I said, it's just weird. Are we actually going to get into battle here? Yeah, we will. Let's see. Battle of Austin. There's his -4% morale kicking in, annihilating this. So what we're doing here is that we're just running troops up here to Texas. And they are going to be able to get a war goal. They will add one themselves, basically. All right, so what we did there is that we used him. And now we're going to come down here, close. Up, Santa Ana again. Going to El Paso. We'll send him, quote unquote, send him over there. Also see if we can add another army. I think we can. Let us get some cavalry. There you go. Oh, actually, you know what? We don't need that. We needed artillery. Well, that was a waste of whatever that was, but... yeah, that's all right there. They are mobilizing their reserves. Wow, the UK's already going to war? Dutch restoration of order to the Belgian provinces, and the Brits are backing Belgium. All right. I am still a great power. I'm still a secondary. I was. Nope, just civilized. All right, so at least I started this here. Oh, see, they already hemmed me in up there. So secondaries, the next 8 are secondary. Oh, it's top 8. Okay, that's it. 16, the top 16 there. That was my bad. Waiting for these to finish. All right, so now we're just going to sit back and wait. And we're actually waiting to mobilize our reserves as well, so that because if we mobilize, well then, you know, the U.S. will mobilize to help Texas. It's all a game here. We'll see if it's going to work or not. This is the preferred way to win the war with Texas, which is what we're obviously trying to do here. The U.S. has already hemmed me in, so hopefully we can keep Oklahoma here. Wow, I just dropped 32. That's because I keep on losing my army. But as you see, we are making money. Ta-da! That's always a fun thing. Now we're going to speed this up. It's actually pretty good. Juan Alvarez has pretty good stats. So that's all right. That's all right. We want them to be winning right now. Because they only have 1 cav and if I could show you there, which I can't, but they basically have. Where are they going now? Las Cruces. All right. They basically have one 1 cav, 1 infantry, 1 artillery. And so, again, we are waiting until they add a war goal. And we'll be told when they add a war goal. So there's no need to worry about that. I'm just trying to get their attention. Well, I guess I don't really want to do that, because we need to wait for them to add a war goal, right? But we are actually making money, which is always good. Cannot build yet. Let's take a look at our politics here as we're waiting. We are protectionists, interventionism, which means that we can build factories once we have that technology to do so, which we do not. And let's look back here. Let's actually build a couple more. Build some Mexican artillery. There we go. We'll just build all 3. We're not really gaining diplomacy here, but that's okay. All right, back to politics. Yeah, economic here, so we can build everything. So we want to stay interventionism because we want to be able to directly affect our economy and directly affect our industry. All right, so now we're losing. We lost a lot of money there. Oh, Guanajuato. Well, that was obviously not the place to build it. Whoops. Well, why didn't you tell me that you couldn't support it? That's all right. So this pop, though, that should hopefully grow. Whatever. Why'd they tell me that they could do it then? Oh, that's annoying. No, not Santa Ana. Juan Alvarez. Yeah, that's all right. What if you could fire him? There we go. Just uncheck him. Just don't use Santa Ana. That's much easier. And discredited Spain. I know this isn't too exciting. My playthroughs never are very exciting, right? You just watch me to see me mess up. That's what I like to think. You see that we're gaining again here. Ooh. This rose up to 3. We may get this. They already got... Wow. Yeah, they hemmed us in. So they're not even trying here in Oklahoma, which means that we're going to get it. Excellent. I can see how much we're gaining by. Not that much. We need actually a lot of immigration policies here, but we are gaining clergymen. See, it's going back and forth with that 66, raising our literacy very, very, very slowly. But we're raising it, damn you. Come hell or high water. We'll raise that literacy up and we'll be able to read in Mexico. They'll add it here one of these days. Just wait. This is actually giving us fantastic time to build an army here. Alright. I lost some clergy. Losing some clergy now. Santa Fe is occupied. Everyone sing it with me now. Santa Fe, there you are. That's all I remember. Quite a large army. Go smack them down. And creeping up to civilized nation, or creeping up to back to a secondary power. We'll get there once we win this war. Just gotta sit tight and wait for him to do it. Gold in Chihuahua, excellent. There's our new Grand Army of Mexico. Oh, we now have Mariano Arista, who is attack +2 and organization +5. Excellent. All right, so this is becoming a drain on our economy, so we're going to just stay right here. Let us go back to the USCA. We shall increase relations with them. Oh, we can't influence yet. All right. So I was told that, contrary to popular belief, that you actually there's only a finite amount of influence that you can have going around. Now, where are they going now? Just stop Santa Fe. Need to create. Oh, we will create a protectorate, but we can't because we need 5 free colonial powers. So we need that before. Oh, well, we're screwed there, aren't we? We are screwed there. Damn it, well, that didn't work. We need 5 free colonial power points, which we don't have. Yep, we're screwed. Okay. Well, crap. Well, that didn't work. We're going to back up here. Hold on. They're coming towards us. There we go. Just keep on increasing their opinion towards us. Just sort of shadowing them right now. And this should work, by the way. Oh, we hope it works, right? Fingers crossed. Yeah, we just... If we would have maintained our secondary power status, that would have worked out far better. Whoops-a-daisy. Actually, it doesn't look like we can build any factories anywhere to begin with. All right, where are they at now? -6. Come on. So we just wish these things go just a teeny bit quicker. So basically, we need to win this war about Texas, or else we're already hemmed in. What the heck are they doing? Should we increase the relations? I think we should. Not at war with anyone. There we go. Move back again. It's not very exciting, guys. I know. I apologize, as always. Yes, we actually can release two nations already if we wanted to. Liberty shines in the work mills. Free Mexican people making daily discoveries. Other nations sings our praise. Yeah, man, we need that prestige. Oh, and I'm a secondary power. Too bad. Let's see if I can fight them. See, yeah. Whoops. I'm gonna be fighting him for it, but damn it, that could have come earlier. Where's he going now? All right. They will add a war goal. What did that say? Set a war score to the owner. Okay, good. That's what we need. New upper house. That's fine. Oh, now I'm not a great power. I'm not a secondary power anymore. Damn it. Yes, thank you. I know. That's right. We're going to come sweeping over the plains, as they say. We're kinda doing it here. Looks like our economy's going up and down, up and down. Come on, man. Add the war goal. We are really suffering because of this. What if I want to do 2 save scums and just figure out another way? Although offering them no battle is actually a very good thing. I feel, though, like we should get one more artillery here. That's all the way down in Okasha, though. Dang. Alright. Love us, USCA. Love us. I don't normally read the newspapers, it just takes up time here. Surprising. You think that this would cause them to move this way once I started creeping closer to them. Now they've included Texas in their SOI. Another gold rush. Oh, that's good. Get some realism going on. Realism. Surprised I haven't added a war goal yet. It does say that eventually they will happen. Or not, you know, you never know. Coronation Queen Victoria. Alright, so we have lost all of our colonial holdings. Or, sorry, all of the colonization areas. Come on! Okay. It's alright. We got some music going on. Back to being a secondary power, even though that means nothing to me right now. This waiting game is not very fun. So our middle class aren't getting their needs. It's, you know, it's not the best thing we could hope for. But I do think the war should be relatively quickly once we're assured that the United States will not come into it. Yeah, still waiting here. Nope. What was that? I wonder if we should go slower here. Looks like it had some sort of peace pop up. They haven't added a war goal yet. Well, I'm going to take San Antonio. Tired of waiting. Well, apparently I can't survive up here. What is the supply? 32. Oh, I have double that. Whoops. Yeah. Because this is still ticking down. Just this should have added a war goal. Very strange. Very strange. Tell you, I don't like it. Don't like the way it's going. Like none of this worked the way that the strategy guys, the strategist, well, I guess he called it a strategy guide, said it would happen. So right now I'm just losing money, hand over fist. Peace offer. White peace. Let's decline. Hunt rebels as we're fighting a war. Let's see what else. This obviously could end very, very poorly. I know that I'm continuing the series, the episode here, but I actually want to see what happens here. I don't want to leave anyone in a cliffhanger. Alliance. Well, yes. They're going to accept our war, but that draw the U.S. into it. They are protected by the USA. I'll keep that in mind. It seems that they're running out of men. Let's see here. Oh, I can't increase relations yet. I guess I could have tried to see what try to get the Brits on my side. I have a feeling though if I go over this, if I push this into the positive, then Texas will call in the U.S. Huh. Well, it's an interesting start to say the least, and I will end it here now. I'm just very confused as to what's going on, as this should not have happened. But such is the life of watching the Grand Strategy Nerd, as nothing ever goes right. I thank everyone for watching this episode, however, and hopefully we don't get our butts kicked too badly in this game. These 12 to 15 episodes of Victoria 2. We'll see what happens. But thank you all for watching. Please leave your comments below. Click on that thumbs up if you think it's a good series and you want to see more. Share around the internet. And if this is your first time watching, thank you for watching this kind of train wreck. And go ahead and click on that red subscribe button. Lets me know I'm doing a great job. And you want to see more Grand Strategy games from me, the Grand Strategy Nerd. Till next time, everyone, good night and good luck.